Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following telephone message.
Hello, this is Narim from the Culinary Schools Administration. I'm calling to let you know that Terence Hill, who's enrolled in your food history course, won't be able to attend the next 2 sessions. He phoned this morning and notified me that he has an urgent family matter to deal with. We'll excuse these absences, and we don't want him to fall behind in the course. Could you email him any slides or handouts you'll be using in those sessions? Thank you.
Number 71.
What is the main purpose of the message?
Number 72.
What does the speaker say she did this morning?
Number 73.
What is the listener asked to do? Questions 74 through 76 refer to the following broadcast.
In local cultural news, the Mayhew Museum of Arts has announced plans to update and expand its downtown home. The renovation will be the first major initiative undertaken by Victor Hook since his appointment as the Mayhew's director earlier this year. The work will mainly involve making the museum more accessible and adding a 5,000 square foot gallery to be used for short-term exhibitions. The edX Foundation has already agreed to sponsor the first show in the new space, an overview of contemporary Haitian art. If construction is completed on schedule, it will begin in March.
Number 74.
What is the main topic of the broadcast?
Number 75.
According to the speaker, who is Victor Hook?
Number 76.
What is the edX Foundation planning to do? Questions 77 through 79 refer to the following announcement.
Hi everyone. I'm excited to announce that our station has bought new portable news cameras. We looked into the display screens for the studio that some of you suggested, but they were over our budget. Now, the great thing about the new cameras is that they aren't heavy like our current ones. Our news teams are going to be able to move around more easily when reporting on live events. For our camera operators, Omar is familiar with this model, but he'll be out in the field when they arrive. I'll make sure you each get a user manual along with the camera, though.
Number 77.
What kind of equipment has been purchased?
Number 78.
What does the speaker emphasize about the products?
Number 79.
Why does the speaker say,
But he'll be out in the field when they arrive?
Questions 80 through 82 refer to the following recorded message. Hello, you have reached the desk of Kevin Greco, Senior Business Analyst at Dorsey Electric Company. I am currently unable to take your call. Also, please note that due to a shift in my duties toward our renewable energy projects, I no longer manage our vendor invoices. However, if you need to speak with me regarding another matter, please leave a message after the tone that includes your name and contact information. I will get back to you within 2 business days. Thank you.
Number 80.
What type of business does the speaker work for?
Number 81.
What does the speaker say about himself?
Number 82.
What is the listener instructed to do?
Go on to the next page.
Questions 83 through 85 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting.
Thank you all for coming to this meeting. As you know, the volume of books that we publish has grown rapidly over the past year. We've always outsourced our design tasks to freelancers, but I believe there's now enough work that it makes more sense financially to have a book designer on staff. So, we're now seeking to hire someone for a full-time position. I posted a listing online this morning and notified our freelancers about it. I'm going to email the job ad to you all as well. Please send it around to anyone you think might be interested.
Number 83.
What industry does the speaker most likely work in?
Number 84.
What is the speaker mainly discussing?
Number 85.
What does the speaker ask the listeners to do? Questions 86 through 88 refer to the following talk. Okay, now that I've shown you how our gym expects you to format your client workout plans, let's talk about actually implementing them. We believe your first task is to make sure that the client understands what they're supposed to do. For example, when you ask them to use something like the leg press machine, be aware that many people are not familiar with this equipment. You may even want to demonstrate how to use it yourself. It's important that the client feel confident about what they're doing. It will make them want to keep scheduling sessions with you, which is your main goal.
Number 86.
Who most likely are the listeners?
Number 87.
What does the speaker imply when he says, "Many people are not familiar with this equipment"?
Number 88.
According to the speaker, what is the listener's main goal? Questions 89 through 91 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting.
Next, I have an update on the project to increase customer engagement with our athletic shoe line. As you may remember, we added a pop-up advertisement to our website in order to encourage visitors to subscribe to our mailing list. Well, after 1 week, we have over 10,000 new subscribers. Well over the goal we set. It seems that a lot of people want the giveaway poster of our spokesperson playing basketball in our shoes. I know there was some concern about the cost of offering this incentive, but I think these results show that it's worth it. We now have a direct channel of communication with many more potential customers.
Number 89.
Where does the speaker most likely work?
Number 90.
What does the business want people to do?
Number 91.
What incentive is being offered? Questions 92 through 94 refer to the following announcement.
Can I have everyone's attention, please? I know you have a lot of patient samples to perform tests on today, but this will just take a moment. I have an announcement about our benefits for employees. Several of you have expressed frustration that there hasn't been a clear overview of the retirement savings plan, insurance coverage, and everything else that the lab offers its workers. Until now, the information was scattered throughout different documents or was only made available to human resources staff. Now, there's a single file on our shared network. In addition, I promise to provide a prompt response to any questions you have about this information.
Number 92.
Where do the listeners most likely work?
Number 93.
What does the speaker imply when he says,
Now, there's a single file on our shared network.
Number 94.
what does the speaker say he will do quickly? Questions 95 through 97 refer to the following instructions and map.
Okay, team. Your first job today is taking a shipment of desks to Augustine Industries. Make sure to put the protective mats down before you move them in. The company's very worried about damage to their floors. The office manager is going to keep a parking space open for you near the entrance, specifically the spot at the bottom of the ramp, so you won't have to navigate the stairs. And you have another job scheduled for 11 a.m., so come straight back here when you're done.
Number 95.
What type of business do the listeners most likely work for?
Number 96.
Look at the graphic. Which parking space will be reserved for the listeners?
Number 97.
What should the listeners do after a job is completed? Questions 98 through 100 refer to the following telephone message and floor plan.
Hi, it's Corey Watkins. I just looked over the initial floor plan you designed for my flower shop. Overall, I'm quite happy with it. I like that you included so much display shelving. That will let us feature a wide assortment of our floral arrangements at one time. However, I need you to make one change to the plan. The staff workbench in the back room will have to be shortened to make space for a storage cooler. I forgot to include that piece of equipment in my list of required features. Sorry.
Number 98.
Who most likely is the listener?
Number 99.
What does the speaker say about flower arrangements?
Number 100.
Look at the graphic. Which feature will have to be changed? Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following introduction. Welcome to the Prescott Science Museum. I'm Hans Ulrich, the institution's volunteer program coordinator. I'll be giving you a general orientation before you're split into smaller groups for training and your specific duties. Now, the museum building is massive at over 20,000 square meters, so we don't expect you to learn everything about its contents. However, we do want volunteers to have some familiarity with them. I'll start today by showing you around the entire facility. This is meant to be a quick overview, so please hold your questions until we're finished.
Number 71.
Where most likely are the listeners?
Number 72.
What does the speaker emphasize about an institution?
Number 73.
What will the listeners do next? Questions 74 through 76 refer to the following announcement.
Can I have everyone's attention for a moment? I'm Cynthia Hughes from the IT department. Thank you for your cooperation in using the second floor copy machine over the last few days. Tomorrow, the new copier for this floor will finally be delivered and set up. The installation may be a little noisy, but we don't expect it to take very long. Once it's complete, you'll each be assigned a 4-digit code. You'll have to enter that code in order to use the new copier.
Number 74.
Who most likely is the speaker?
Number 75.
What does the speaker say will take place tomorrow?
Number 76.
According to the speaker, why will the listeners need a number code? Questions 77 through 79 refer to the following news report.
In local news, there is a lot of excitement for the Kiva Bledsoe concert that will be held tonight in the stadium downtown. Ms. Bledsoe, a pop singer, is on a tour that is getting glowing reviews from attendees. Many of them have posted smartphone video footage online, revealing that the concert features incredible costumes and sets. Tonight's show is sold out, which means that traffic around the venue will be heavy. If you're looking for an easier way to get to and from the stadium, the subways run until midnight.
Number 77.
What is the main topic of the report?
Number 78.
According to the speaker, what has been posted online?
Number 79.
What does the speaker mean when he says,
The subways run until midnight.
Questions 80 through 82 refer to the following telephone message.
Hello, Mr. Yates. This is Mihua Park from Wilkett Public Radio calling about your application for the producer position at our station. Your resume is very impressive. In particular, I noticed that you're currently working as a producer on the podcast Culture Week. I'd be very interested in learning more about your contributions to the making of that show. Human Resources handles our interview scheduling, so expect a call from them soon. I'm going to send your application materials on to them now.
Number 80.
What job has the listener applied for?
Number 81.
What does the speaker say she wants to discuss?
Number 82.
What does the speaker say she will do next?
Go on to the next page.
Questions 83 through 85 refer to the following telephone message. Hello, my name is Norman Quinn, and I'm trying to reach the manager of Penver Inn and Suites. I visited your inn last week to pick up a friend who was staying there, and I noticed that you display art in the lobby. I'm an artist. I paint colorful landscapes and portraits. They're similar to the pieces I saw in the inn, and I live nearby in Sundale. So I thought I'd ask, do you show works by local artists? If so, I can email you some high-quality images of my work. Just call me back at this number, 555-0167.
Number 83.
Who is the message intended for?
Number 84.
What does the speaker mean when he says, do you show works by local artists?
Number 85.
What does the speaker offer to do? Questions 86 through 88 refer to the following introduction.
Good morning, everyone. In this seminar, I'll be teaching you how to lead meetings confidently and effectively. By the time we're finished, you'll know how to smoothly manage difficulties ranging from technical problems to late participants. I have conducted this seminar for businesses all over the country, and as you can see on my website, many of them say it has helped them succeed. Now, I'd like to start by telling you a few rules for the day. I believe that seminars, like meetings, go better when the participants have clear guidelines to follow.
Number 86.
What is the focus of the seminar?
Number 87.
According to the speaker, what can be found on a website?
Number 88.
What will the listeners most likely do next? Questions 89 through 91 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting.
I called this meeting to announce an upgrade to our laboratory facility. The keypads on the doors will be replaced with key card readers. This means that you will no longer need to memorize key codes to unlock the doors. Instead, everyone will be issued a scannable badge with their name and picture on it. The changeover will take place this weekend, so everyone needs to visit Information Technology before then to register for a badge. I've already done it, and the process only takes a few minutes.
Number 89.
What is the speaker mainly discussing?
Number 90.
What will the listeners receive?
Number 91.
Why does the speaker say,
The process only takes a few minutes.
Questions 92 through 94 refer to the following excerpt from a workshop.
Okay, let's move on to the next part of today's workshop. This part is very important for those of you whose duties include moving inventory by hand when it's too small for the forklifts. When you're lifting loads off of the ground, you must use the technique my colleague is demonstrating. Use it even when handling empty boxes. Remember, lifting many light loads throughout the day can be as hard on your body as picking up one heavy load. This technique has been proven to lower its user's risk of suffering an injury.
Number 92.
Where do the listeners most likely work?
Number 93.
What should the listeners use a certain technique for?
Number 94.
What benefit of the technique does the speaker mention? Questions 95 through 97 refer to the following broadcast and map.
This is Ha Yun Son from WRN News. I'm here at the Mali Station bus stop for those traveling east on Roper Street, where the first of Oakford City's state-of-the-art bus shelters has been built. As you can see, the shelter is enclosed on all sides and includes seating. However, the city's primary reason for constructing these shelters is the powerful air purification system in its roof. This filters out car exhaust and dust so that transit users can breathe clean air while waiting for their bus. The Oakford Department of Transportation intends to put shelters at 100 stops in the next 2 years. Visit the department's website to see the planned construction dates for each site.
Number 95.
Look at the graphic. Where is the speaker?
Number 96.
According to the speaker, what is the main reason for building the shelters?
Number 97.
What is available online? Questions 98 through 100 refer to the following announcement and sign. Attention customers! If you love fruit-based desserts, you'll want to stop by the bakery section this afternoon. Our supermarket is celebrating spring with daily specials on desserts made with fresh seasonal fruit. Yesterday's cherry pies sold out well before closing time, and today our bakers have prepared a cool treat perfect for the warm weather. Samples are available at the bakery counter, so why not head over there and try some? If you decide to make a purchase, our staff will be happy to provide you with forks or spoons so that you can enjoy your dessert anywhere.
Number 98.
Where does the announcement most likely take place?
Number 99.
Look at the graphic. What is today's special?
Number 100.
What is offered with a purchase? Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following advertisement. Are you looking for a way to reduce your stress and stay healthy? Working out is the key. At Highland Gym, we have a wide variety of equipment and classes to suit everyone's interests and abilities. And our friendly staff is always on hand to answer questions and show you how to use the machines. We've recently extended our opening hours to make it even more convenient for our members. And, starting on November 3rd, we'll be building an addition that will house a pool and more class space. Find out more about membership options by calling 555-0123. We hope to see you soon.
Number 71.
What is the advertisement about?
Number 72.
What has the business recently changed?
Number 73.
What will happen on November 3rd? Questions 74 through 76 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting.
I called this meeting to finally discuss how we'll restructure some of the work teams here at the office. As you know from my initial announcement of this plan, it's meant to help employees better use their talents to contribute to the company's goals. I'm sorry that you've had to wait longer than planned for the details. I've had several unexpected visits from clients this week. I'm passing out the new organizational chart now. You'll notice that we plan to hire several more part-time workers, so that'll make it easier to finish the workload your team has been assigned.
Number 74.
What is the speaker mainly discussing?
Number 75.
Why does the speaker say,
I've had several unexpected visits from clients this week.
Number 76.
according to the speaker, what will become easier for employees? Questions 77 through 79 refer to the following announcement.
Before we begin filming, I want to thank you all for agreeing to share the expertise you've gained during your time leading tours for our agency. We are certain that this video featuring your expert advice for new guides will be a valuable tool in our training program. Now we're going to film you all having a lively discussion on the topic, hopefully to get a range of viewpoints. You can see the recording area set up here. You'll each wear a microphone that clips to your work vest. Why don't you pick those up now? Michael has enough for everyone.
Number 77.
Where does the speaker most likely work?
Number 78.
What will be the topic of the video?
Number 79.
What will the listeners probably do next? Questions 80 through 82 refer to the following announcement.
Good evening, and thanks for coming to this fundraising dinner. There were supposed to be name cards at the tables, but the print shop used the wrong address. I hope our staff helped you find your assigned seats. We had put a lot of thought into the seating plan. Anyway, we're very thankful for the support you've given to the restoration project at the Kellerson Concert Hall. I'd like to give a special thanks to Stephanie Avera, who conducted all of the research about the building's original condition and style. More information about that is on our website.
Number 80.
Why does the speaker say,
The print shop used the wrong address?
Number 81.
what does the speaker say about the seating plan?
Number 82.
Who does the speaker give a special thanks to?
Go on to the next page.
Questions 83 through 85 refer to the following telephone message.
Hi Carolyn, this is Logan from the Exeter Gallery. First, I'd like to tell you how excited I am that your exhibition is going so well. In fact, it's been our most visited event ever. Congratulations! We'd like to extend the duration of the exhibition for another month. Since photos of your work will appear in Art World magazine in July, I think even more people will be interested in it after that. When you have time, you should visit the testimonials page of our website. I think you'll enjoy seeing the positive comments people are leaving about your work.
Number 83.
What does the speaker congratulate the listener for?
Number 84.
According to the speaker, what will happen in July?
Number 85.
Why should the listener visit a website? Questions 86 through 88 refer to the following broadcast.
Good afternoon, and thanks for listening to Better Bodies, the show that teaches you about taking good care of your health. My guest today is Dr. Max Ramirez, a food scientist working at the Kentwood Institute. He's just completed some fascinating research on almonds. Did you know that eating almonds before bed helps you have better, more refreshing sleep? We'll find out more about this and other discoveries from Dr. Ramirez's research. And we'll also be taking your questions live on the air. But first, let's have a message from our sponsor.
Number 86.
Where does the speaker most likely work?
Number 87.
What does Dr. Ramirez specialize in?
Number 88.
What benefit of an item is mentioned? Questions 89 through 91 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting.
Let's get started, everyone. First, I'd like to report on sales of our newest wireless headphones, the BP90. I've just reviewed the market analysis, and these headphones were the top seller in their category last month. We've never done this before. You should all be very proud. This is great timing because representatives from the Landry Group are visiting our offices next Monday. Their investment is essential to our operations, so we want to make a good impression. So, before you leave on Friday, don't forget to make sure your desk and cubicle are tidy.
Number 89.
What does the speaker mean when he says,
We've never done this before.
Number 90.
what will happen at the company next Monday?
Number 91.
What does the speaker remind the listeners to do? Questions 92 through 94 refer to the following introduction.
It's my pleasure to welcome you all to this dinner commemorating our 25th year in business. This is a big milestone for our law firm, and we continue to look for ways to grow and improve for the next 25 years. I would especially like to thank Kevin Diaz, the head of our IT department, who upgraded the security on our computers and other systems to ensure that our clients' confidential documents would remain safe. This helped to attract several major clients. We'll highlight other staff members' contributions throughout the night, but first, let's enjoy the delicious dishes that will be coming out shortly.
Number 92.
Why is the company holding an event?
Number 93.
What does the speaker say about Mr. Diaz?
Number 94.
According to the speaker, what will happen after a meal is served? Questions 95 through 97 refer to the following talk and map. I'd like to thank you once again for participating in this tour of the National Aviation Museum. I apologize that the tour did not include seeing the accessories worn by pilots. Unfortunately, that area will be closed for about 10 days while some display cases are being replaced. If you have time after this tour, I highly recommend going to the 2 o'clock lecture. It's in our event room right next to the gift shop. There, Celia Watson, a photographer for the journal Flight Monthly, will be discussing her collection of photos of historical planes.
Number 95.
Look at the graphic. Which area is temporarily closed?
Number 96.
What does the speaker suggest doing?
Number 97.
Who is Celia Watson? Questions 98 through 100 refer to the following telephone message and calendar.
Hi, Mr. Davis. It's Lacey. I wanted to give you an update on your appearance on the Entertainment Daily TV show. I've scheduled it for the day before your preview screening. That way, you'll be able to promote both the film and that event during the interview. I've also proofread and fact-checked your speech for the awards banquet in New York. There are a few things that I think should be revised, so I'll send you my notes about those later. I've reserved a room for you in New York, but I wasn't able to get your first choice of hotel. Unfortunately, there were no rooms available for that night.
Number 98.
Look at the graphic. For which day has the speaker scheduled a television appearance?
Number 99.
What does the speaker say she will send?
Number 100.
What problem does the speaker mention? Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following telephone message.
Hello, this is Sunmi from Vanover Landscape Contractors. I'm calling about your backyard renovation. We just confirmed receipt of your deposit payment, so we'll begin work on the 16th as scheduled. Please make sure the yard is ready for our crew. Also, I should warn you that our trucks take up quite a bit of space, so it's a good idea to move your car out of your driveway before they arrive.
Number 71.
Where does the speaker work?
Number 72.
According to the speaker, what has the business received?
Number 73.
What does the speaker say about the business's vehicles? Questions 74 through 76 refer to the following announcement.
Can I have everyone's attention? I have an update on the process of hiring our new office manager. Obviously, it has taken longer than expected. The job's scope had expanded, and we didn't realize until after reviewing applications that we needed to revise the description. But the hiring team has now met with several candidates. Tomorrow, we're going to offer the position to our top choice. We hope he'll accept and be able to start soon. With that in mind, I've noticed that the office manager's cubicle has become a kind of storage area. Can anyone who's keeping stuff there go and clear it out now?
Number 74.
According to the speaker, why is a hiring process behind schedule?
Number 75.
What does the speaker say will happen tomorrow?
Number 76.
What will some of the listeners most likely do next? Questions 77 through 79 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting.
All right, we're now just 1 month away from the career fair. As usual, let's start today's planning meeting by sharing updates on our assigned tasks. I'll go first. Unfortunately, I'm having trouble finding a place to rent the tables and chairs from. The company we used last year doesn't have enough available for the date of the fair, and other companies I've found charge higher rates. But I remember that there were some empty tables at last year's event. Could we check that all of the employees who registered this time are still planning to come?
Number 77.
What event is being planned?
Number 78.
What task is the speaker having difficulty with?
Number 79.
What does the speaker propose doing? Questions 80 through 82 refer to the following broadcast. Welcome back to the Channel 8 News. We'll now turn our attention to entertainment. Wave Cruiser 3, the final film in the Wave Cruiser trilogy, will arrive on screens next Thursday. Rockwell Theaters released tickets online for its first few days of screenings this morning, and the number of visitors overloaded its website. Fans reported waiting for as long as 3 hours for their purchases to go through. By mid-afternoon, however, the theater chain had announced through its social media accounts that tickets were successfully sold out.
Number 80.
What is the topic of the broadcast?
Number 81.
What does the speaker imply when he says, "The number of visitors overloaded its website"?
Number 82.
According to the speaker, how did a company make an announcement?
Go on to the next page.
Questions 83 through 85 refer to the following tour information.
I'm glad you all could join me for this tour of London's Southwark district. I'm Wanda Bailey, your guide. Throughout the morning, don't hesitate to ask me your questions about this fascinating city. My family has lived here for generations. Now, I'm glad to see that you all followed our instructions to choose shoes you can walk comfortably in. We have a long way to go before lunch. Let's start by heading towards the monument decorated with striking sculptures.
Number 83.
What does the speaker mean when she says,
My family has lived here for generations?
Number 84.
what were listeners instructed to do?
Number 85.
What will the listeners see first? Questions 86 through 88 refer to the following telephone message. Hi, this is Elijah in accounting. As you've probably heard, a team will be coming here to headquarters soon to conduct our company's first external audit. We're trying to prepare well so that the process goes smoothly. In addition to our financial records, we expect that the audit team will need some things from your department, namely the employee handbook and all recent versions of our organizational chart. Could you get those documents together this week? Thanks.
Number 86.
What is the company preparing to do?
Number 87.
What department does the listener most likely work for?
Number 88.
What does the speaker ask the listener to do? Questions 89 through 91 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting.
At this meeting, I'd like to talk about ways to build our furniture more efficiently without sacrificing quality or safety. As you know, last month we started storing many tools on wall hooks instead of keeping them hidden away in drawers, and it has noticeably helped our productivity. Another idea I have had is automating the preparation of some materials. I've brought a few pieces of wood sanded by a robot. Feel them and tell me what you think of the quality.
Number 89.
What is the meeting mainly about?
Number 90.
What has recently changed?
Number 91.
What will the listeners do next? Questions 92 through 94 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting.
Thank you all for coming to this team meeting. Overall, I'm pleased with how our study's going. We've made some interesting findings about the consumer behavior of grocery shoppers. And I'd like to call attention to Masato's success in convincingly acting like a participant in the experiment. You've all been doing a great job, but he has the hardest role in the project. Well done, Masato. However, there's one outside issue that has come up. A similar study was just published in a major journal. Here, I've made copies for everyone.
Number 92.
Who most likely are the listeners?
Number 93.
What does the speaker imply when she says,
He has the hardest role in the project?
Number 94.
what did the speaker make copies of? Questions 95 through 97 refer to the following talk and shuttle bus route map.
Good morning. The shuttle bus will be departing our resort in just a moment. In case you don't know, the Hagen Valley Ski Tournament kicks off today. This means that we'll experience quite a bit of traffic, particularly between the far edge of town and the base of Hagen Mountain. That section could take much longer than the schedule estimates. Oh, and for safety reasons, please put your bags on your laps and keep a hand on them while we're on the road.
Number 95.
What does the speaker say will happen today?
Number 96.
Look at the graphic. Which section of the route does the speaker warn the listeners about?
Number 97.
What are the listeners asked to do? Questions 98 through 100 refer to the following broadcast and list of videos.
Okay, that's how you play the guitar part in the Carl Brady Band song Dance City. I showed you the chords and gave you some tips on playing technique. You probably noticed this song has a lot of strumming. If you'd like to work on that skill some more, check out my video on strumming technique. You can find it in my playlist. As always, I'd like to thank Natalie Newman of Newman Productions for filming and editing this video. Scroll down to the notes below for a link to her website. Finally, if there's a topic that I haven't covered yet that you would like to see a video about, feel free to leave a comment requesting it. I'm always open to suggestions.
Number 98.
Look at the graphic. What is the length of the video that the speaker recommends?
Number 99.
Who most likely is Natalie Newman?
Number 100.
What does the speaker encourage the listeners to give him? Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting.
The last thing I'd like to discuss today is ensuring the best quality while making our energy drinks and sodas here at Kinney Company. Before you add any ingredients, Please make sure that they have not expired. We have recently received some outdated goods from our supplier, so we can't let these get into our final products. And if you do find anything that cannot be used, please place it in the yellow box in the main corridor. We would like to collect everything in the same place so we can make a return. Thank you for your cooperation.
Number 71.
What does the speaker's company produce?
Number 72.
What does the speaker remind the listeners to do?
Number 73.
What can be found in the main corridor? Questions 74 through 76 refer to the following telephone message.
Hi, Monica. I've arrived here at the community centre. I've just set up the photo booth so I can take group shots of people attending the food festival. The organisers have assigned me a spot near the live band. I know you were worried that I wouldn't be able to plug in all of the extra lights I brought, but I can see several power outlets. Anyway, I'm actually calling to remind you to put up the posting for the assistant photographer job today on the websites we discussed. We need to get that role filled as soon as possible.
Number 74.
What will the speaker do at the community center?
Number 75.
Why does the speaker say,
I can see several power outlets.
Number 76.
what does the speaker remind the listener to do? Questions 77 through 79 refer to the following broadcast. Thanks for tuning in to the Business Report on KRRT Radio. Earlier this week, Reinhardt Manufacturing moved its headquarters from New York to Boston. Reinhardt Manufacturing is known for the refrigerators, washing machines, and dryers that it makes. A Reinhardt spokesperson reported that the move allowed the company to expand and upgrade its facilities. To see the new building for yourself, visit Reinhardt Manufacturing's website, where you can browse the company's online photo gallery.
Number 77.
What did Reinhardt Manufacturing recently do?
Number 78.
What kind of product does Reinhardt Manufacturing make?
Number 79.
What can the listeners find online? Questions 80 through 82 refer to the following speech.
Thank you all for being here for today's event. I would especially like to welcome city officials as well as one of our sponsors, Michael Rowley of Rowley Tech. I know I'm not alone in saying that this new library is essential for our community. In addition to books, magazines, and newspapers, we have a computer lab with 20 computers donated by Mr. Rowley's shop. Now, before you start browsing, I've had pens custom printed with the library's hours of operation. Don't forget to pick one up.
Number 80.
What event is taking place?
Number 81.
What kind of business does Mr. Rowley most likely own?
Number 82.
What has the speaker prepared for attendees?
Go on to the next page.
Questions 83 through 85 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting.
The last thing that I would like to talk about is our annual recruitment event. Just like last year, our gym will invite the public to take a tour of our facilities and learn about the exercise classes we offer. This is a great way to increase our membership. So far, 3 employees have volunteered to give tours. 5 or 6 would be better. I'll give you all the information you need, so please talk to me after this meeting if you can help. I know that some of you had ideas for what kinds of refreshments we should serve at the event. So, I'd like to take some time to hear those now.
Number 83.
Where do the listeners work?
Number 84.
What does the speaker imply when she says,
5 or 6 would be better?
Number 85.
What will the listeners probably do next? Questions 86 through 88 refer to the following telephone message.
Hi, Nicole. This is Unsok. I'm calling about the meeting preparations for next Monday. First, I'd like to thank you for agreeing to speak to the board members about the specialty lab equipment with a voice command feature. I know that you were nervous about their reaction to the proposed investment, whether they think our company should be involved. Well, don't forget that this device will be the first of its kind. Second, Carl can advise you about the approach you should take. He has worked directly with some of the members before, so his insights will be invaluable.
Number 86.
What is scheduled for next Monday?
Number 87.
Why does the speaker say,
This device will be the first of its kind?
Number 88.
what does the speaker say about Carl? Questions 89 through 91 refer to the following talk. Good afternoon, everyone. I appreciate all of your hard work in helping customers find the right necklaces, rings, and bracelets to suit their style. Unfortunately, despite these efforts, our business is struggling due to several shops opening nearby. They sell very similar products to ours, though I believe our merchandise is of much better quality. I'm looking for ways to combat this problem. As an initial strategy, I'd like to give 10% off to first-time buyers. We can advertise this deal on social media. I hope it will attract more people to our store. Of course, if you have any other ideas that might help, please feel free to share them with me anytime.
Number 89.
What kind of business does the speaker most likely work for?
Number 90.
What is the speaker concerned about?
Number 91.
What does the speaker say he will do? Questions 92 through 94 refer to the following announcement.
Attention, please, warehouse employees. We have several large trucks arriving on Wednesday morning that must be unloaded quickly. Therefore, we need some of you to come in early that day at 5:30 a.m. After your shift is over today, please stop by my office to let me know if you're available. You'll be paid the overtime rate for the additional hours. I know that some of you have signed up for the equipment repair workshop on Wednesday, but this task will be finished before then.
Number 92.
Where is the announcement taking place?
Number 93.
Where should some listeners go after completing their shifts?
Number 94.
What will happen on Wednesday? Questions 95 through 97 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting and schedule. I'd like to start today's meeting of the event planning team with some happy news. Yesterday, I got an email from the company president about what a fun time she had at the picnic. So again, well done, everyone. Now there's been an update to our schedule. Mr. Kim has pushed his retirement back, so his party will now be November 3rd. This is a problem because Gwangju Grill is already booked for that evening. Damien, can you work with Mr. Kim to find another place we could hold the event?
Number 95.
Why does the speaker praise the listeners?
Number 96.
Look at the graphic. Which date is no longer correct?
Number 97.
What does the speaker ask Damien to do with a coworker? Questions 98 through 100 refer to the following telephone message and list.
Hello, Mr. Abner. This is Sylvia Clement. I wanted to let you know that I've finalized the paperwork for the construction of the extension for your house. I'll send you a digital as well as a paper copy. Please remember that the $35 fee has to be paid directly to the city through their website. We accept payment for the remaining fees by credit card over the phone or by bank transfer. Once the city approves your permit, we can begin the work. And don't forget to try our complimentary consultation service. One of our designers can advise you on paint color options.
Number 98.
Who most likely is the speaker?
Number 99.
Look at the graphic. Which fee must be paid online?
Number 100.
What service does the speaker tell the listener about? Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following telephone message. Hi, Ms. Bailey. It's Diego Madero from Bader Motorcycles. Our company is having an issue that we'd like your professional legal advice on. I'll give you the basics now. We're concerned because another company, Rinford Services, recently adopted a logo that looks very similar to ours. A golden wing on top of the company name written in black letters. I'm sending you an email with images of both so you can see for yourself. Now, you should know that Rinford is a shipping company, so it's not one of our competitors, but we'd still prefer not to have our brands confused. Could you call me back to discuss our options for handling this matter? Thanks.
Number 71.
Who is the speaker calling?
Number 72.
What is the speaker concerned about?
Number 73.
What does the speaker say about Rinford Services? Questions 74 through 76 refer to the following advertisement.
Are you planning to make some improvements to your home this fall? Make sure to stop by Barnett Brothers beforehand to pick up the supplies and equipment you'll need. We carry everything from power tools to paint and light fixtures to building materials. Not sure what to look for? We're happy to help. Barnett Brothers is famous for the expert advice provided by our friendly floor staff. And, throughout October, we'll be offering discounts on weatherproofing supplies to help you prepare your house for winter. Visit barnettbrothers.com to learn more.
Number 74.
What most likely is being advertised?
Number 75.
What is the business known for?
Number 76.
What does the speaker say is on a website? Questions 77 through 79 refer to the following telephone message.
Hi, Robin. This is Noah Adkins from Lakeside Dental. We're looking forward to speaking to you about the hygienist position on Thursday. I'm calling to make sure you know that this first interview will just be a conversation about your skills and experience. You won't be interacting with patients. There's been some confusion about this among our other candidates. All right, then we'll see you at 2 on Thursday. Oh, and you should probably start heading over quite early. It can be hard to find parking around here.
Number 77.
Where most likely does the speaker work?
Number 78.
What is the speaker calling about?
Number 79.
Why does the speaker say,
It can be hard to find parking around here.
Questions 80 through 82 refer to the following podcast.
Today's episode of Tech Insider is for some of you who aren't part of the technology industry yet, but want to be. Specifically, I'll be talking about intensive courses in computer coding and how to choose the one that best suits your goals and existing skills. These days, there are many options for coding courses. It's important to carry out detailed research on several factors before enrolling. I'll tell you what information you need to know and how to find it with some help from my guest today. His name is Hinata Kondo, and he has written extensively about coding courses for TechNation.com and other sites. Hinata, welcome.
Number 80.
What is the focus of the episode?
Number 81.
What does the speaker say is important?
Number 82.
Who most likely is Hinata Kondo?
Go on to the next page.
Questions 83 through 85 refer to the following tour information. Welcome to today's tour of Fox Canyon, one of the highlights of Hodges National Park. I'm Eric, your guide. I'll also be driving the UTV, or utility terrain vehicle, that will take us to the canyon. It's about a 20-minute drive across the desert. You can take pictures and video along the way. Just make sure to keep your seatbelt fastened until we've come to a complete stop at the canyon. Also, for anyone who's interested, I have a few copies of a park vegetation guide. It's just one page, but it shows a lot of the trees, cacti, and wildflowers you'll be able to see today.
Number 83.
Where is the tour taking place?
Number 84.
What does the speaker tell the listeners to do during a drive?
Number 85.
According to a speaker, what is shown on a handout? Questions 86 through 88 refer to the following announcement.
Thank you all for coming in early. As you know, our bookstore chain has been losing customers since internet booksellers became popular. Management has come to the conclusion that what our stores need is a unique local flavor. After all, you can't get that online. So headquarters just let us know that each location no longer has to follow strict guidelines about brand identity. We can make changes to our store's interior and even inventory. Exciting, isn't it? And please know that your input will be welcome. In fact, I'm going to form an improvements committee. Those of you who have time should sign up.
Number 86.
What does the speaker imply when she says,
You can't get that online.
Number 87.
what is the main topic of the announcement?
Number 88.
What are some of the listeners asked to do? Questions 89 through 91 refer to the following speech.
It's great to see everyone gathered here to say goodbye to Angela Thorne. Our hotel has been lucky to have her as our head of human resources for the past 5 years. In that time, she did wonderful work in fostering a culture of transparency and teamwork here. Let's hope that she can make a similar impact on our other locations as the new Regional Vice President of HR. Now, we'd usually present Angela with a gift at this point, but she's asked that we give money to one of her favorite causes, animal welfare, instead. So, I'm proud to announce that I've sent a generous check to Herrick Animal Shelter.
Number 89.
What event is taking place?
Number 90.
What does the speaker praise Angela Thorne for?
Number 91.
What does the speaker say he has done? Questions 92 through 94 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting.
Since we're speaking of plans for our new manufacturing plant, I'd like to bring up an idea I had. During my family vacation last week, we toured a chocolate factory, and the best part was an enclosed walkway that went right over the production floor. We could see everything that was going on, and we weren't bothering the workers. I believe that people would be interested in seeing how our products are made, especially our baseballs and baseball gloves. Why don't we include a walkway like that in the new plant and start offering tours? It seems to me like it wouldn't be hard to have that feature added to the plans, but I'm not an architect.
Number 92.
What did the speaker recently do?
Number 93.
What does the speaker's company make?
Number 94.
What does the speaker mean when she says,
I'm not an architect.
Questions 95 through 97 refer to the following instructions and schedule.
Thank you all for coming to Venegas Fashion's Development Day for store staff. Today, you'll have the chance to develop your skills as retail professionals and consider the futures of your careers. If you didn't do so when you arrived, please sign in now by writing your name on the sheet near the door. We want to know who's in attendance today. As you can see, we have 4 workshops scheduled. Each will last 50 minutes, except the 4 o'clock workshop. That will last just half an hour, so it will end around 4:30. Now, I have a special guest to introduce. This is Yuko Ikeda, the company's Director of Personnel for more than 10 years. She would like to say a few words before we begin the first workshop.
Number 95.
What are the listeners asked to do?
Number 96.
Look at the graphic. Which workshop will be shorter than the others?
Number 97.
According to the speaker, what will Ms. Ikeda do? Questions 98 through 100 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting and graph. All right, everyone, I have the latest results from our customer exit survey, the one we asked them to take when they cancel our meal kit service. To make the survey easier to complete, we recently cut it down to just one question about their reason for canceling. I'm happy to say that this has resulted in a better response rate. So what have we found out? Well, you'll see here that a surprisingly high percentage of people are canceling because they're not satisfied with the food. It seems we need new and better recipes. Perhaps we should try asking popular food bloggers to develop some, like other services have done. What do you all think of that idea?
Number 98.
What does the speaker mention about the survey?
Number 99.
Look at the graphic. Which figure does the speaker call attention to?
Number 100.
What will the listeners most likely do next? Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following announcement.
May I have your attention, please? Now that the orchestra has completed the first half of its performance, it is time for intermission. You probably noticed that some of the stage lights were flickering, and we will try to get these repaired during intermission. We are sorry for any inconvenience or discomfort. By way of apology, please come to the box office on your way out to receive a coupon for 10% off your next ticket purchase. Thank you for your understanding.
Number 71.
Where is the announcement taking place?
Number 72.
Why does the speaker apologize to the listeners?
Number 73.
What is offered to the listeners? Questions 74 through 76 refer to the following telephone message.
Hi, this is Melanie Chong. I booked an appointment with Dr. Sharma for my annual checkup and teeth cleaning for Wednesday. Unfortunately, that day doesn't work for me anymore. I need to change it to a later date due to an unexpected trip for my job. Is there anything available on Friday? Also, I've recently changed the insurance company I use, so I'm wondering about the best way to give you their details. Please call me back at 555-3944.
Number 74.
What type of business is the speaker most likely calling?
Number 75.
What does the speaker mention about her appointment?
Number 76.
What does the speaker want to find out about? Questions 77 through 79 refer to the following advertisement. Do you want to experience all that Irvine Bay has to offer? Then book a tour with wonderful waves. Our boats depart daily at 9 a.m. and 4 p.m., with our launch site conveniently located near the Boone Street parking area. During the tour, we'll take you by boat to all of our top sites in the area. Everyone will receive a catered lunch or dinner upon returning from the tour, and we serve free sodas and bottled water on the boat. And for the month of April, you can book online to get an exclusive offer of 15% off for parties of 5 or more.
Number 77.
What is the advertisement about?
Number 78.
What will participants be given?
Number 79.
What does the speaker say can be done on a website? Questions 80 through 82 refer to the following telephone message.
This is Mindy Harper, head of the R&D division at the Nashville branch. I'm calling about our rechargeable battery project. I know that you are not able to commute to our branch, but your supervisor said that you would be willing to do the project on the days that you work from home. Normally, we don't allow that, but we know that you're highly experienced. So please call me back so that we can make the necessary arrangements. We would need to figure out what day you could begin the project. Thanks a lot.
Number 80.
Which department does the speaker work in?
Number 81.
Why does the speaker say,
We know that you're highly experienced.
Number 82.
what does the speaker want to discuss with the listener?
Go on to the next page.
Questions 83 through 85 refer to the following speech.
Welcome to Gilbert International's 5th Annual Conference on Preventative Medicine. Last year, we had nearly 500 people in attendance at the venue, but you'll notice we have about half as much this year. Well, for the first time ever, we've added an online option. Now, the first talk will begin in just a moment, and if you signed up for an afternoon workshop, just make sure you confirm which room you're going to. Our staff can direct you if needed.
Number 83.
What kind of event is taking place?
Number 84.
Why does the speaker say,
We've added an online option.
Number 85.
what are the listeners asked to do? Questions 86 through 88 refer to the following talk.
Thank you for stopping by our booth at the expo. We're thrilled to introduce our new line of kitchen flooring today. It looks like wood, but it is actually made of plastic. With our unique design, you can get the look and feel of wood, but this new plastic is much tougher. Even after years of walking on it, it will still look like new. There are a variety of shades to choose from. I'll pass out our catalog now, which shows everything we sell and the color options that are available.
Number 86.
What kind of business does the speaker work for?
Number 87.
What advantage of the new material does the speaker mention?
Number 88.
What will the speaker do next? Questions 89 through 91 refer to the following broadcast.
You're listening to Community Corner on Radio 22. On Saturday, June 29th, the town's annual cooking contest will take place at Blossom Hall. Even if you don't make anything, don't forget that attendees get to try the food after the judging is completed. There will be plenty to go around. There are several categories for entry, including stews, grilled meat, pasta, and more. Tomorrow, the events planner, Ayoko Yano, will visit the studio to share the details about the entry requirements. She'll also let us know what prizes will be given to the winners of the event, which I'm sure everyone will want to hear about. Be sure to tune in.
Number 89.
What event does the speaker mention?
Number 90.
Why does the speaker say,
There will be plenty to go around.
Number 91.
what will happen tomorrow? Questions 92 through 94 refer to the following talk.
Good morning, everyone. The Flynn City Planning Committee is pleased to announce the approval of a project to build 25 miles of bicycle lanes in our city. We hope this will encourage people to get more exercise, which is good for their overall health. Upon completion of the project, we will run a series of advertisements to inform out-of-town visitors about the new bicycle lanes. Thanks to mainly using existing roadways, the lanes will be open by August, and next year we will evaluate the success of the project to see if further expansion of the network is justified.
Number 92.
According to the speaker, what is the purpose of the project?
Number 93.
Who will be targeted in an ad campaign?
Number 94.
What will happen next year? Questions 95 through 97 refer to the following telephone message and map. Hello, Ms. Nakano. This is Damon Arroyo at Pruitt Insurance. I'm calling about the workshop on sales techniques that you'll be conducting at our office. Some staff from another branch are going to join, so the total number of participants will now be 18. Also, can you let me know your car's license plate number? I needed to request your parking permit from our business complex's parking office. With a permit, you'll be able to park in the visitor's lot between the Hastings building and the Levine building instead of on the street.
Number 95.
Who most likely is the listener?
Number 96.
What should the listener inform the speaker of?
Number 97.
Look at the graphic. According to the speaker, where can visitors with parking permits park? Questions 98 through 100 refer to the following broadcast and schedule.
Thanks for tuning in to Daily Steps with Amish Punja. In each episode, I welcome a new guest to share the latest advice on staying fit and healthy. Our 200th episode will be broadcast on March 16th. To celebrate this milestone, we are giving away a number of great prizes. For a chance to win, simply register for the drawing on our website. The winners will be announced on March 16th. All right now, I would like to welcome Maya Mendoza to the studio. I'm sure you'll find her comments useful.
Number 98.
Why are guests included on the radio show?
Number 99.
According to the speaker, what can listeners do on a website?
Number 100.
Look at the graphic. When is this episode being broadcast? Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following talk.
First, I want to thank Wenston Bookstore for holding this reading. It's always a pleasure to come here and introduce my books to this enthusiastic audience. I am especially excited to be bringing you this one. It's titled Write for Yourself, and it's a collection of helpful tips I've picked up over the decades. While it's mainly for aspiring writers, I think my fans will also enjoy its insights into the creation of some of my stories. All right, let's dive in. Here's an excerpt from the introduction.
Number 71.
Who most likely is the speaker?
Number 72.
What does the speaker mention about the book?
Number 73.
What will the listeners do next? Questions 74 through 76 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting.
I know you're all tired from a long day in your collection trucks, but I want to address an issue that some of you have asked about. For those who don't know, from next year, city residents will be required to set their trash out for us in plastic or metal bins. Now, you're right to be concerned that this change will make your job harder. The cans will be heavier to lift than the plastic bags you're used to. But don't worry, within a few months, we're going to get new trucks that can empty the bins automatically.
Number 74.
Where does the speaker most likely work?
Number 75.
What problem does the speaker mention?
Number 76.
What does the speaker reassure the listeners about? Questions 77 through 79 refer to the following news report. In local news, the Town Council will meet tonight to discuss the plan to build an apartment complex on Stiltner Road. The developer has proposed a 4-story building containing 32 apartments and surrounded by a parking lot. The plan has been criticized because of the proposed building site, which borders the woods at the base of Bluffed Mountain. Citizens who live on the opposite side of Stiltner Road are concerned that the complex will lower the value of their homes by blocking this attractive view.
Number 77.
What kind of building is being planned?
Number 78.
According to the speaker, what is near the proposed building site?
Number 79.
What does the speaker say some citizens are concerned about? Questions 80 through 82 refer to the following talk.
The quarterly meeting of our Board of Directors is coming up next month. As the last one of the fiscal year, a major item on the agenda will be the budget for the upcoming year. Please send me your estimates of your department's annual expenses soon so that I can start putting our proposal together. I'll email all of you the template later today. It has some of the most common expense types, plus space to add others as needed.
Number 80.
What type of event will take place next month?
Number 81.
What does the speaker tell the listeners to do?
Number 82.
What will the speaker send the listeners?
Go on to the next page.
Questions 83 through 85 refer to the following advertisement.
Are you a job seeker in the Covington region? Join the team at Covington Reef, the city's first indoor water park. Before our launch in October, we're looking to fill roles in dozens of areas, from ticket taking to maintenance and accounting. And this isn't seasonal work like you'd find at other water parks. The reef will be open year-round. This is a great opportunity. Come to our hiring fair on September 1st to learn more.
Number 83.
What kind of business is recruiting employees?
Number 84.
What does the speaker imply when she says,
The reef will be open year-round.
Number 85.
what should interested listeners do? Questions 86 through 88 refer to the following speech.
The rapid expansion of our workforce has caused some difficulties for all of us here at Vindal Incorporated. The most serious one has been the lack of space in our office. The workplace consultant we hired suggested allowing remote work a couple of days per week, and that change has certainly helped. And setting up the technology to make that possible was no easy thing, so thanks to the IT department for that. I also appreciate everyone's willingness to share their desks. Now, we're considering converting one of the conference rooms into another block of desks. That may seem risky, but the same consultant recommended it, and we don't have a lot of meetings.
Number 86.
What problem does the speaker's company have?
Number 87.
Why does the speaker thank the IT department?
Number 88.
Why does the speaker say,
We don't have a lot of meetings.
Questions 89 through 91 refer to the following broadcast. Welcome back to Around Town, the show where we explore Harsville. Our last segment today will be a treat for viewers who love animals. I'm going to introduce you to a unique local business called Kitty Corner. It's a cafe on Blake Street, but that's not all. Kitty Corner is also home to more than 10 cats that customers are invited to pet and play with. It's the perfect place to spend an afternoon if you're someone who loves cats but can't keep them yourself. Now, in just a moment, we'll have the company's founder join us to share more about Kitty Corner. This segment is live, so visit our website right now to send in questions you'd like me to ask her.
Number 89.
Who is the speaker?
Number 90.
What does the business do for its customers?
Number 91.
What can the listeners do on a website? Questions 92 through 94 refer to the following announcement.
Good morning, everyone. I've just set the date for our organization's annual fundraising dinner and auction. It will take place on the evening of May 15th. Now, I usually have you all reach out to local businesses about donating items for the auction, but I don't think that's necessary anymore. Last year, we actually had to refuse a few businesses. I'll just call up some of our previous donors. However, your help will still be needed for physical tasks like setup and cleanup of the venue, so please don't make any other plans for the days around the event.
Number 92.
What is being announced?
Number 93.
What does the speaker imply when she says,
Last year we actually had to refuse a few businesses.
Number 94.
what are the listeners asked to do? Questions 95 through 97 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting and form.
Good morning. I'm Lindsay Reed, one of the organizers of the Marysville Cake Bake-Off. I really appreciate you giving your time and effort to help the town put on this competition. As you know, it's not just a fun event for the community, but also a major tourist attraction that brings in a lot of money for local businesses. Now, what your group will be doing first is handling on-site registration of bake-off contestants. Here's the form that you'll give them. Early registration is ended, so don't let anyone check that box. Also, please draw older contestants' attention to the senior category, which is a new option this year.
Number 95.
What is the speaker organizing?
Number 96.
What does the speaker thank the listeners for?
Number 97.
Look at the graphic. Which amount has been newly added? Questions 98 through 100 refer to the following telephone message and schedule.
Hi, it's Sayuri. Thanks for sending me the schedule for the community center's Italian cooking classes. I agree that it would be fun to take them together. I'm quite interested in learning to make all of these dishes, except meatballs. You know I'm not a fan of meat. I wonder if I still have to pay for that class even though I won't attend it, or if they charge separately for each class. That information doesn't seem to be on the schedule. I'll call the community center and find out.
Number 98.
Look at the graphic. On which date will the speaker skip a class?
Number 99.
What is the speaker unsure about?
Number 100.
What will the speaker most likely do next? Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following telephone message. Hello, Ms. Young. This is Frank Davis with FS London. I'm calling to let you know that you're a finalist for our organization's Rising Star Award. Your supervisor nominated you. Our judges were quite impressed by her description of the savings that your accounting work has created for your company. If you're interested, the next step is meeting with the Judges Committee to discuss your accomplishments. I'm sending you an invitation by email right now.
Number 71.
What is the main purpose of the call?
Number 72.
What field does the listener work in?
Number 73.
What is the listener invited to do? Questions 74 through 76 refer to the following advertisement.
All residents of Holton are invited to Tilsby Park this Saturday for Tacos for Tilsby, a benefit to raise money for updates to the park. The Holton Parks Foundation will be selling delicious taco lunches from 11 until supplies run out. Attendees can also enjoy performances from several local bands. Visit the Foundation's website for event details and to see computer-generated images of what the park will look like after the improvements.
Number 74.
What is being advertised?
Number 75.
What will happen during the event?
Number 76.
What does the speaker say the listeners can do on a website? Questions 77 through 79 refer to the following talk.
Welcome back to the new and improved Womack Theatre. It's wonderful that so many of you have returned to work here, and I apologize again for the wait. I know that some of you expected that the renovations wouldn't take so long, but you have to remember, this building was built over 70 years ago. We couldn't have predicted all of the issues that came up. Anyway, now we're back and ready to put on some great shows. Let's start this retraining session with a tour. Leave your coats and bags on the table here and follow me.
Number 77.
Where do the listeners work?
Number 78.
What does the speaker imply when she says,
This building was built over 70 years ago.
Number 79.
what does the speaker ask the listeners to do? Questions 80 through 82 refer to the following telephone message.
Hi Emily, it's Dao Ming. I'm calling about the video that we're making for the company website. I'm reviewing the audio file now. As you requested, I used a speech-generating computer program to create the voiceover narration, and for the most part, it sounds pretty good. Except the program has a hard time pronouncing names correctly. I can fix the mispronounced names with my sound editing software, but it'll take all day. For our next project, we should probably just hire a professional voice actor again.
Number 80.
What is the speaker reviewing?
Number 81.
According to the speaker, what caused a problem?
Number 82.
What does the speaker recommend doing in the future?
Go on to the next page.
Questions 83 through 85 refer to the following announcement.
Can I have your attention? I'm Marianne Cross, the manager here at Hudson Fitness Center. I'm sorry to tell you that the 8 p.m. cycling class has been canceled due to a dangling light fixture in the studio. An electrician is coming tomorrow to put it back into place. As for tonight, there is an aerobics class at 8:15. It's in room 2 for those who are interested. Also, as a token of apology, you will all receive a coupon for a free smoothie through the Hudson Fitness Center app. Check your smartphone in a few minutes to make sure it has come through.
Number 83.
Why is the cycling class canceled?
Number 84.
Why does the speaker say,
There is an aerobics class at 8:15.
Number 85.
What are the listeners asked to check? Questions 86 through 88 refer to the following speech.
Good morning. I'd like to start by thanking the distinguished members of the Nyona News Media for joining me to hear this important announcement. Our hospital has just secured $32 million in funding to spend on a major expansion. We will be extending the south wing of the building by 1,000 square meters and equipping this space with state-of-the-art medical imaging technology. Once it's finished sometime next year, patients will be able to receive imaging services right here in Nyona instead of traveling hours away.
Number 86.
Where is the speech most likely being given?
Number 87.
What industry does the speaker most likely work in?
Number 88.
What will the speaker's business do next year? Questions 89 through 91 refer to the following announcement. Management has decided that our performance review process this year will include peer evaluations. So instead of just receiving a review from your manager, you'll also exchange evaluations with several coworkers. We hope this will give everyone a fuller understanding of their strengths and areas for improvement. However, the effectiveness of the system does depend on the quality of the feedback given, so please be honest in your reviews. Each employee will be allowed to choose their peer reviewers. We'll be issuing the selection guidelines soon so that you can start thinking about your choices.
Number 89.
What is the announcement about?
Number 90.
What does the speaker encourage the listeners to do?
Number 91.
What does the company plan to do soon? Questions 92 through 94 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting.
At last week's meeting, we determined that our second store will have the same layout as our first. Since then, I've secured supply contracts for most of the merchandise it will stock, including the plants, gardening tools, and soil. I've also been looking into display racks and similar items, but an issue has come up there. For branding purposes, it would be good for the product category signs to look the same as those at our first store. However, we've received complaints that those signs are hard to read. I think we should have our new print shop draw up some alternatives. Don't worry, I'll make sure they know that the new location is supposed to open next month.
Number 92.
Where do the listeners most likely work?
Number 93.
What has the business received complaints about?
Number 94.
What does the speaker mean when she says,
The new location is supposed to open next month.
Questions 95 through 97 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting and bar graph. At today's staff meeting, I'd like to inform you about a few changes we'll be making here at the Worley Theatre. First, we will be renovating a section of the north wing in October. That will make space for a small coffee shop. Second, please check out this chart of our sales in the gift shop last month. Now, we've just started selling t-shirts, and those are doing well. But take a look at this item. We only sold 15 last month. So, I'd like to take some time now to discuss it further, as we either need to improve its sales or possibly replace it with something else.
Number 95.
Who most likely is the speaker?
Number 96.
What will take place in October?
Number 97.
Look at the graphic. Which type of item does the speaker want to discuss further? Questions 98 through 100 refer to the following talk and map.
Hi everyone, I'm Joyce Maguire, and I'm so excited to be leading today's excursion for White Rose Travel. Blakely is a charming town, and we'll see some incredible views of the coast on the train ride over. Now, I have your tickets, so you can just look around the train station until it's time to board. At 8:50, let's meet in that corner between the platform's entrance and the cafe. Oh, and there might be a slight change to our itinerary if this rain doesn't stop. I'll pull up the forecast on my mobile phone now so that I can let you know when we meet up again.
Number 98.
Who most likely is the speaker?
Number 99.
Look at the graphic. What will the listeners meet in front of?
Number 100.
What will the speaker do next? Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following telephone message.
Hello, my name is Anna Miles, and I'm trying to reach the organizers of the Russell Hills Street Fair. I go to the fair every year, and it's always really fun. I like how there's so much to do, not just eating and shopping, but playing games and making crafts. When I was looking for information about this year's event, though, I found only a page on a local event site. I think your fair should have its own website. I have experience in web design, and I'd be happy to make a simple site for you as a volunteer. Please call me back at 555-0134 if you're interested. Thanks.
Number 71.
What does the speaker like about an event?
Number 72.
According to the speaker, what should the event have?
Number 73.
What does the speaker offer to do? Questions 74 through 76 refer to the following broadcast.
Thank you for tuning in to Celtford at Work, the show about the local business community. On today's program, we're going to talk about pop-up stores. These temporary retail operations are appearing all over our city, and they often draw large crowds. Consumers love the fact that they stock goods that aren't available elsewhere. They are also a smart option for retailers. I've invited Patty Tyner to talk to us about this. She's the manager of Celtford Shopping Mall, which has several spaces it rents out for pop-up stores.
Number 74.
What is the topic of today's program?
Number 75.
According to the speaker, why is a type of business popular with consumers?
Number 76.
Who is Patty Tyner? Questions 77 through 79 refer to the following speech.
Hello, everyone. I'm Caitlin Spence, the director of the Benitez Foundation. I'm glad to be taking part in this conference on bringing fast, reliable internet access to communities around the world. Today, I'm going to tell you about our efforts in this area. Last year, we conducted a research study on barriers to internet access in rural Argentina. We found that even after connections are built, network maintenance and repairs can be major issues. That's why our organization is now funding a program to train technicians who can perform these tasks.
Number 77.
What is the topic of the conference?
Number 78.
What does the speaker say happened in the last year?
Number 79.
What will the speaker's organization provide funding for? Questions 80 through 82 refer to the following telephone message.
Hello, this is Sung Hoon Che from Vice Software. I came across a post on your legal blog mentioning that you find it difficult to hold meetings virtually with your law clients. Well, my company is considering creating a specialized version of our video conferencing software for the legal field. However, none of us is a lawyer. So, I was wondering if you'd consider sitting down with us to discuss your experiences and the unique needs of your industry. We'd be happy to compensate you for the service. Call me back at 555-0192 if you're interested.
Number 80.
Where does the speaker work?
Number 81.
Why does the speaker say,
None of us is a lawyer?
Number 82.
what does the speaker offer to do for the listener?
Go on to the next page.
Questions 83 through 85 refer to the following talk.
Welcome to this seminar on designing corporate dress codes. By the end, you will understand this topic well enough to create and enforce effective clothing policies for your own company. This is an essential practice because well-dressed employees give others a positive impression of your business. This is true no matter what field you're in. Now, let me start by passing out copies of a sample policy that I wrote based on my 20 years of human resource experience.
Number 83.
What is the talk mainly about?
Number 84.
According to the speaker, what is the benefit of a practice?
Number 85.
How did the speaker develop content for a handout? Questions 86 through 88 refer to the following tour information. Thank you for joining today's tour of Watkins Stadium despite the heat. There's a water fountain to my left here. Please take a drink if you need to. Now, as you probably know, our stadium's famous for being the home field of the beloved Canley Football Club. I'm sure the fans among you are eager to see the team's changing room, where their uniforms are hung, and the tunnel they use to get to the field. These are all off limits when players are here, but of course, there are no matches today.
Number 86.
What does the speaker point out to the listeners?
Number 87.
According to the speaker, what is Watkins Stadium known for?
Number 88.
What does the speaker imply when he says, "There are no matches today"? Questions 89 through 91 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting.
Thanks for coming in early for this meeting. As you may have already heard, the restaurant's owner has decided to adopt pay-at-the-table technology. So each table will have a touchscreen machine on it, like this one here, that customers will use to order and pay for their food. But we'll still need you all to bring the dishes out, clean up the table after customers leave, and of course answer any questions they have. I expect you'll get some questions about the machine, in fact. Let me demonstrate how it works so you can help customers with it if needed.
Number 89.
Who most likely are the listeners?
Number 90.
What is the purpose of a machine?
Number 91.
How will the listeners learn more about the machine? Questions 92 through 94 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting.
As the leader of the Hero's Journey development team, I'm very proud of the work you've been doing. Today, I want to talk to you about the underwater stage that we initially hoped to include in the video game. It was supposed to feature incredible graphics and an exciting challenge for players, but we had to cut it at the planning stage because of budget concerns. Today, I'm excited to announce that management has allocated funding to add the underwater stage back in. I can see that this move is indeed a big surprise to you all. Well, the company earned more revenue than expected this year.
Number 92.
Who is the speaker?
Number 93.
What project does the speaker mention?
Number 94.
Why does the speaker say,
The company earned more revenue than expected this year.
Questions 95 through 97 refer to the following talk and checklist.
Okay, let's continue our training. Another one of the duties you will all have is helping the pharmacist to manage our inventory of medications. Each time you receive a shipment of new stock, you'll need to go through this checklist. I'd like to highlight an item on it that's especially important, confirming that the packaging slip is accurate. The product quantities on the slip are entered into our inventory software, which our pharmacists check before recommending medications. If a shipment contains a lot of products, I suggest clearing away the packaging waste to ensure you can see them all easily before starting your count.
Number 95.
What job are the listeners being trained for?
Number 96.
Look at the graphic. Which item does the speaker highlight?
Number 97.
What does the speaker recommend? Questions 98 through 100 refer to the following telephone message and store display. Hi, it's Devin calling from the regional office. Our merchandising team has made some changes to the display plans that were emailed to you earlier this week. They want to move the watches to the counter so that customers can see them more easily. That will leave an empty display case, which should be filled with our discounted necklaces. Also, please put the rack of handbags by the fitting rooms. Since these are popular gifts, it's great to have them where people are waiting around while their friends are changing. Finally, the new posters for our autumn sale have been printed. A courier will drop those off this afternoon.
Number 98.
Look at the graphic. Where will the discounted necklaces be displayed?
Number 99.
What should be placed near the fitting room?
Number 100.
What should the listener expect to receive by courier?